Okay, I got this table here and they want to know if it's a function or not. How can you tell? How do you know if it's a function or not based on the table? What are you saying? What repeats? Okay, a number repeats on the x. So the y we really don't pay any attention to. So do any of these numbers repeat? No, then yes, it is a function. Okay, how do you tell on the mapping? Two lines are coming off one number where though? On the domain. So is this a function? Why not? There's two lines coming off the zero, okay? There's one here and there's one here. So this is not a function. Okay, and then how do we tell from a graph? What test do we do? A line test. What kind of line test? A vertical line test. Okay, so you can lay your pencil flat on your paper and start going. Is this number 5 a function? Yes. Okay, what about 7?
Yes.
7's a yes? Yeah. My board's tweaking. Okay, so that's going to be a yes. Okay, and we talked about this yesterday. Anything that's sideways or a closed shape, circle, square, triangle, is probably not a function. Okay, so let's just keep that in mind. Bless you. She's allergic to math. Okay, the back side is about evaluating functions. Okay, and I'm just going to write for a second, so don't copy me. We've talked about a job before, and if you make $10 an hour, okay? Well, what if you work 1 hour? How much money are you going to have? 10. What if you work 4 hours? 40. Okay? You can figure some things out. You can do it with, I don't know, a freaking McChicken. Okay? If you buy one McChicken, how much is it? $1. $1. Okay? What if you buy 5? $5. Okay, so it works for almost anything, and this is how it looks. Okay, I'm going to show you how it looks, because you can do it in your head, but you need to learn how to do it on the math verbiage. So it looks like this. F of x equals 10x. Okay, now what that's saying, if we want to know if I work 1 hour, and you guys already told me, how much money am I going to have? If I make $10 an hour and I work 1 hour, I'm going to have 10. Okay, so what this is saying, everywhere there's an x, we want to know what happens when I work 1 hour. Well, what is 10 times 1? 10. So what this, how we read this, and look at me. F of, that's what the parentheses mean. F of 1 equals 10. If I work 1 hour, I'm going to have $10. Okay, well, all you do is change it then. If you want to work 4 hours, how much money are you going to have? 40. Okay, so we want to know F of 4. Okay, if I work 4 hours, I'm going to have, and it's 10 times 4. What is 10 times 4? 40. Okay, and so what this is saying is F of 4 is, we know is means equal, 40. F of 4 is 40. If I work 4 hours, I'm going to have $10. Okay? Now, the one thing to keep in mind, f of x is kind of like saying y equals. Okay? F of x is kind of like saying y equals. So, that's what we're saying. And you can do that with 50 million things. We can do it with, okay, we talked about McChickens. How much are McChickens? $1. Okay, so we put 1x. Well, what if I buy 5 McChickens? How much should it be? $5. So we say f of 5, if I buy 5 McChickens. Okay, well, what is 1 times 5? 5. Okay. Okay, if I buy 5 McChickens, it is going to be $5. Okay, this says f of 5 is 5. Okay? So if we look at this first one, they want us to find f of -4. That's what they say. Find f of -4. Okay, so everywhere right here, anywhere there's an x, we're plugging in -4. Okay, so they want to know f of -4, that's what we're trying to find. Okay, is, and I got a 3x, so instead of x, what am I putting? -4 minus 6. Okay, well, what is -3 times -4? Positive 12. Okay, so I'm going to have 12 minus 6. What is 12 minus 6? 6. Okay, now, here's the kicker. Your answer is not 6. Okay, our answer is not 6. Okay, our answer is f of -4 equals 6. Because they want to know, essentially, like if we looked at this, how many hours did I work? This is how much money I would make. Okay, now it doesn't really make sense because that's a negative, but you have to have this part on there. You have to, okay? Because this is it's only 6 for -4. Because if you would change it to -5, is my answer still going to be 6? No, because you would have to type in something different, okay? So you have to have the f part, okay? Okay, so that is our legitimate answer. Look at 11. What are they wanting you to find? F of what? 2. Okay, so at f of 2, okay, and everywhere right here there's an x, I'm plugging in. -3, I got a 2 minus 2. What is -3 times 2? -6 minus 2. -8. So at f of 2 equals -8. Okay, 13, what are we trying to find? F of what? F of 5 equals 5 squared minus 8 times 5 plus 12. Okay, and most of these you could just type it on your calculator from the gate. What is 5 squared though? 25. What is 8 times 5? 40 plus 12. Okay, now this is like, just type it in on your calculator. It was 25 minus 40 plus 12. Don't ask me because I don't know. Three? -3? Okay. Okay, so our answer is f of 5 equals -3. Okay, 15, we're trying to find f of what? -3. So everywhere there's an x in this part, what are we putting in? -3. So that means right here and right here, there should be a -3. So f of -3 equals 2 times -3 minus 2. What is 2 times -3? -6 minus 2. -8. Okay, so at f of -3 is -8. Sorry, but I did not leave you guys very much room. Yeah. Okay, 17. We're trying to find f of what? -2. Okay, so f of -2 equals -4 times -2 plus 1. What is -4 times -2? 8 plus 1. What is 8 plus 1? 9. So f of negative 2 equals 9. Okay, 19. What are we trying to find? 4. So f of 4 equals 2 times 4 plus 1. What is 2 times 4?
8.
8 plus 1? 9. Okay, so our answer is going to be f of 4 equals 9. And let's talk about this. Look at me. If I work 4 hours, I will have $9. Does that make sense though? Like, hopefully you get paid more money than that. Okay, but that's what that's saying. Okay, you could plug in a 5 there, or 100 there, or a 15 in it. That's why the f of 4 is important. Okay, you have to have the 4 part. Okay, 21. What are we finding? F of what?
9.
F of 9 equals negative 9 plus 2. Okay, everywhere there's an X, you should be plugging in a 9. What is negative 9 minus 2? Negative 7. Okay, last one. Find f of what? 4. F of 4 equals negative 4 minus 5. What is negative 4 minus 5? Negative 9. Okay, you guys got 12 problems to do total. Get them done. My last piece for the day.